So why does muscle matter, especially for us women with type 1? Well, here's a few key points to consider. So the muscle tissue is a major place in the body where glucose is stored. So the more muscle equals better insulin sensitivity. So it's kind of, you can think of it kind of like a reservoir for the glucose to be needed and to be deposited and to be utilized. So again, if we have more muscle, then we can afford, a little bit more glucose or food in this case. And another thing is muscle helps stabilize blood sugars after meals. Again, this might be something that you see over time. It may not be an initial response, but again, I was mentioning making those deposits in the bank and knowing that what you're doing will pay dividends today, tomorrow, and next year. Just knowing that what you're doing will help you long term. Muscle protects metabolism, like I was saying. It needs calories to maintain and to build. So those calories that you're bringing in, the carbs, the protein, the healthy fats are all helping to support your metabolism and your muscle strength and existence. And this is all while hormones are shifting after the age of 40. And now muscle is actually one of the biggest places in our body that uses glucose, like I was saying. So when we protect and build muscle, we're supporting better insulin sensitivity. So the two work together. They really do. So what changes after the age of 40? So here's a few simple concepts. We know estrogen declines. Insulin sensitivity can shift as estrogen is declining and progesterone is also declining and it's fluctuating. Muscle naturally declines if we don't challenge it, right? And metabolism will slow. So again, challenge it. So loading the muscle with, again, this is something to work with a trainer on, seeing where your level of comfort is, and to be able to safely progress and over time lift and load the muscle with more weight. So, and this is why many women notice that what worked in their 30s doesn't work the same in their 40s. And when we reach our 50s, it changes again. And again, this is physiology. This is what's happening. And it's not failure. So here's a few practical ways to protect muscle. Some ideas to think about. So strength training 2 to 3 times per week, not every day. So we want to put in some quality time to do some lifting and progressively lifting. You can use dumbbells or resistance bands, body weight exercises, and walking and daily movement still do matter. It's also very important to prioritize protein, focusing on consistency, not perfect. Again, generally speaking, 1 gram of protein per 1 pound of body weight is a good goal to be looking at. So first, look at where you are now with your protein intake and slowly increase over time by just adding a little bit to each of the meals throughout the day to get to that level of 1 gram per pound. So for me, between 100, 130 grams of protein per day. That is what I personally shoot for. And you don't have to lift heavy weights or spend hours in the gym. So like I was saying, it's quality over quantity. So small, consistent steps build strength over time. I promise you. And a sneak peek of the book. So in my upcoming book, Highs, Lows, and Hormones, it'll be on the store shelves before you know it. I dedicate an entire section to muscle, metabolism, and how hormonal shifts affect blood sugar patterns for women with diabetes. You will learn why muscle becomes more important with age, how hormones affect insulin sensitivity. A lot of the things that I'm covering today will be covered in more depth in the book, and you will see and have access to simple strategies to support metabolism. And you will have access to strength and movement ideas that work in real life. Because, taking care of our bodies it's not about perfection. It's about building strength, supporting our metabolism, and giving ourselves the tools to live well with diabetes through every stage of life.